Now, I spoke to the owners of this home who say that even though the damage looks bad, they're actually in really good shape after the flooding. However, the American Red Cross from other states is in the area to help families who weren't so lucky.
No one wouldn't prepare for this.
Kathy Tate and her husband Don built their Fort Smith house 3 years ago.
We got with our engineer friend, we talked about it and all that. Never anticipated, I guess they call this a 500-year flood or whatever. We never anticipated this would happen.
And now the Tates are in the process of tearing everything down to rebuild. But Kathy says they already have people lined up to get things back to normal. Other families will need a little more help.
Now that the water's receding, we're really focused on doing damage assessment in the community so we can see how many homes were impacted.
Rebecca Pittman is the site director for the Fort Smith Flood Relief Project.
We're really focused on meeting our community's immediate needs, so things like sheltering, feeding, getting cleanup supplies out into the community, and then helping folks think about the next step in that road to recovery.
American Red Cross volunteers started assessing neighborhood damage on Wednesday.
You can see those water lines, those telltale marks, and then sometimes, unfortunately, you find dead fish in the middle of the road.
We've seen a variety of damage from completely non-affected to people who've had pretty major water in their house.
Suzanne Peters is a volunteer who came from Chicago. She says classifying home damage is only the first step. The next is to determine the needs of the family.
Cleanup assistance to, if they have any kind of government aid, to be able to replace food stamps.
Andy Brubaker coordinates volunteers and works with local lawmakers to help people in need. He came from Southwest Georgia, which was hit by Hurricane Michael in late 2018. He says being here is his way of giving back.
It's heartbreaking to see that. So we're here and we are committed as long as we need to be here.
Now, the American Red Cross says the best way to help is through financial donations, and we have a link to that on our website right now. That's fox24news.tv. In Fort Smith, in Kirkazuka, Fox 24 News.